Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, God has blessed us to see another day. This is the day the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and be glad in it. Even if the day is sunny, if the day is raining, if you're somewhere where it's cold, you can still rejoice and be glad in it because we're given another day. Don't you just hate to suffer? We want blessings, but we don't want to wait for it. We believe in things, but when trials and tribulation comes our way, sometimes we get frustrated. We lose courage. But when we believe, there's times we will suffer, especially when you have this vision or this ideal or goal and obstacles come your way. And they're only there to discourage you, but you have to press on. So you may feel like the whole world is against you. And if you, for example, if you share something with someone that, hey, I'm going to do this, they may not see your vision. So they may say something against you, and that may throw you in a tailspin. But remember, when you're suffering, you're being strengthened. So be of good cheer. Be of good cheer. It won't kill you. It only makes you stronger. Today's Bible verse comes from Philippians chapter 1, verse 29. And it says, for you, it has been granted on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for his sake. So we have to be of good cheer in the suffering because we believe in Christ. The world may not want to hear the gospel from us. They may not want to see us following Christ. They may not want to see us doing well. So there's going to be some obstacles coming your way. So you may feel like too many trials and tribulations. But just know when you believe, there may be some suffering coming along. And it's only for his sake. So now remember, suffering is a gift from God. And in our suffering, God will comfort us. He will enable us to rejoice and be happy. It's nothing like seeing someone going through something and there's a smile on their face. It actually gives hopes to others. It's like, wow, he's going through that. And he's not, his head isn't hung down, her head isn't hung down. They're not pouting. They're not saying, woe is me. And in that suffering, God will accomplish his purpose in you. It matures us and it draws us into a closer relationship with him. So as I said earlier, don't you just hate to suffer, but look at it as a good thing because it's a blessing. I've suffered and it has been a blessing to me because it drew me into a closer relationship with God. And I look back at the suffering, it wasn't bad. I'm still here today. I remember when I was without transportation for 10 months at one time, and I was teaching at the community college. And sometimes my work schedule was where I had to be there for 10 or 11 o'clock that morning. And there were no one in the neighborhood that can give me a ride. Not even my sister. They were all going to work. They working 8 to 4, 9 to 5. And I had to walk a few times, 1.5 miles. And I lived in the suburbs, so there were no sidewalks. But even during that time, I didn't feel like I was alone. I knew God was with me. He was right there along the way. So I walked with my head up. Even as I was dressed up walking to work, cars passing by, it didn't bother me because it was for his sake. So remember, when you suffer and you're doing what's right, it's all for the glory of God. So be of good cheer because it will pass. You will be stronger. You will be in a closer relationship with him. Okay? All right. So thank you for joining me today. Hey, as always, go out and have a blessed day in the Lord. And Lord's willing, I will see you soon. Goodbye.